Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Everything Explained, the channel that strives to make complex topics understandable for everyone. Today we're tackling the Banach-Tarsky paradox, also known as the mathematical magic trick. And let me tell you, this one is a real mind-bender. So, what is the Banach-Tarsky paradox? Well, it's a mathematical paradox that challenges our understanding of space and volume. In simple terms, it claims that a solid ball can be decomposed into a finite number of disjoint subsets, which can then be reassembled in a different way to form two identical copies of the original ball. Now I know what you're thinking. That's impossible. You can't create something out of nothing. And you're absolutely right. But the paradox relies on some tricky mathematical concepts like non-measurable sets, which can't be assigned a size or volume in a straightforward way. To understand the paradox better, let's break it down into steps. First, you take a solid ball and divide it into a certain number of pieces using a mathematical technique called the Hahn-Banach theorem. Then, you apply a rotation and translation to each piece and reassemble them in a certain way using another mathematical concept called the axiom of choice. And voila, you end up with two identical copies of the original ball. Now I know what you're thinking. That's crazy talk. You can't just chop up a ball and make two balls out of it. And you're right. In the real world, this paradox doesn't work because it relies on some assumptions that don't hold up in reality, like the idea that all sets can be measured in a consistent way. But in the world of mathematics, anything is possible. And that's what makes the Banach-Tarsky paradox so fascinating. It challenges our assumptions about space and volume and forces us to think outside the box. So is it possible to create two balls out of one? Well, in a mathematical sense, yes. In a real-world sense, no. But regardless of its practical applications, the Banach-Tarsky paradox remains a fascinating mathematical curiosity that has captured the imaginations of mathematicians and laypeople alike. If you want to learn more about the Banach-Tarsky paradox, there are plenty of great resources out there. Check out the works of mathematicians like Stefan Banach and Alfred Tarski, who first discovered the paradox in the 1920s. And if you're feeling brave, you can even try to tackle the paradox yourself using some online interactive tools. So let's all take a moment to appreciate the wonder of math and maybe even name our pets after famous mathematicians. Thank you and good night.